Hello, class 2 students. I hope all of you are absolutely fine. मैं कौन हूँ? I am प्रेरणा मैम एंड आपको मैं कौन सा सब्जेक्ट पढ़ाने वाली हूँ? EVS. मेरे साथ आप ये वाला सब्जेक्ट पढ़ेंगे EVS, जिसका फुल फॉर्म क्या होता है? Environmental Studies. नाउ इस सब्जेक्ट को आपने अपनी प्रीवियस क्लासेस में भी जरूर पढ़ा होगा एंड by studying this subject in your previous classes, I'm sure you understand why we study this subject. We study this subject to know about our own self and our environment. अपने बारे में हमें जानकारी मिलती है इस सब्जेक्ट से और हमारी environment से. So जब हम हमारी environment की बात करते हैं तो हम ये समझते हैं कि as a human being हमारी environment में कुछ components हैं. So इन components को हम कैसे समझते हैं? We classify them into 4 broad categories. First is people. Second is nature. Third, animals. And fourth, non-living things. Okay? So, non-living things से हम एक और कंपोनेंट के बारे में जानते हैं. बेसिकली एक जो ह्यूमन बीइंग है वो इन 4 कंपोनेंट से घिरा होता है या ये 4 कंपोनेंट्स जो हैं एक ह्यूमन बीइंग के अराउंड होते हैं. पीपल एज अ पर्सन, मेरे अराउंड और बहुत लोग हैं. लुक अराउंड योरसेल्फ. You have your family members, your friends, your neighbors. Unknown people also are there in your environment. Then nature, where we talk about plants, trees, basically all that is green. The third category is that of animals. A few of us have pet animals at home. जैसे pet dog है, cat है. And we commonly see animals near our locality or in our locality. You see street dogs, cats, stray animals basically. Cows are there. Then there are animals in the park. Ants हैं, squirrels हैं, different types. Fourth component of our environment, of human environment, are the non-living things. I'm sure you know what exactly is meant by living things and non-living things. Living things that perform some action, can reproduce. Non-living things do not perform any action and cannot reproduce. जिनमें जान नहीं होती, वो कुछ काम नहीं कर सकते. Like the pen I am holding in my hand, or the bangle that I am wearing, the ring that I am wearing, the furniture around us, the things like windows, curtains, all these are non-living things. So हम इस subject में अपने बारे में and about our environment we study. So first of all, I want all of you now to open your textbooks. पहले अपनी textbooks को आप hold करेंगे. Okay, now when you look at your textbook, you will see that the name of your textbook of EVS textbooks, Environmental Studies की जो आपकी textbook है, उसका नाम क्या है? Green Planet. Maybe a few of you are thinking, ma'am, why are you telling us the name of the book? This book is in your environment. You need to be aware of the name of this book also. Okay, so environmental studies का subject हम पढ़ते ही इसलिए ना, so that we become aware of our environment. So the name of the book is Green Planet, and in this book today we are going to be studying chapter number 1. अब हम जो भी chapters पढ़ेंगे all through the year, इन चैप्टर्स में हम कोई ना कोई एक्टिविटी करेंगे. कोई एक्टिविटी होगी जो आपकी बुक में ऑलरेडी गिवन होगी, कुछ एक्टिविटीज मैम आपको खुद से बताएंगी करने के लिए. अब ये जो एक्टिविटी है, हो सकता है ये कोई स्टोरी हो या कोई पोएम भी हो सकती है, और इट कुड बी एन एक्टिविटी वेयर यू हैव टू बी फिजिकली वेरी एक्टिव. ठीक है, सो अब हम इस एक्टिविटी को पहले करेंगे बिफोर वी स्टार्ट चैप्टर नंबर 1. सो इफ यू लुक एट दीज 3 पिक्चर्स, इसमें क्या हो रहा है? इन द फर्स्ट पिक्चर पीपल आर सेलिब्रेटिंग और आर अटेंडिंग अ बर्थडे पार्टी. Then we see some children who are playing in the park. Playing in a park. Then this probably somewhere someone is out for travel. कहीं घूमने जा रहे हैं. So when I talk about these 3 scenarios, going to a party, going to a park and traveling. In all these 3 scenarios, there is something which is common, that is, in all these scenarios, we interact. हम क्या करते हैं? हम interaction करते हैं. Interaction होता है बात करना किसी से. ठीक है ना? Interaction होती है हमारी लोगों से. सो ये इंटरैक्शन हम क्यों करते हैं या कैसे करते हैं, चैप्टर 1 के थ्रू हम ये समझेंगे. So here's a question for all of you. When you go to these places, the places that we have or the events that we have discussed in the previous slide, birthday party, park or traveling. When you go to these places or these events, how do you start the conversation? How do you start talking to people? So here is a list of certain phrases that you can that we are assuming that you might be using. For example, the first is, hey, be my friend. आप बर्थडे पार्टी में जाते हो या कहीं ट्रैवल करने जाते हो या पार्क में जाते हो, तो आप ऐसे किसी को बोल देते हो, hey, be my friend, मेरे दोस्त बन जाओ? No, that's why there's a cross. Then you and me can be best friends. सीधा मिले और बोल दिया we can be best friends. No. Third, I want you to come to my house. Do we say this to anyone we meet for the first time? No. Fourth, you look really rich, or maybe you look very beautiful. Will you be friends with me? No, 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 not at all. So if we do not use any of these phrases, what is that one phrase with which we can start the interaction? How do we actually start talking to people? And why do we use this particular phrase? We generally say hi or hello, I am, or myself. Like when I started this class, I said hello and I said good morning students, how are you all? I hope all of you are absolutely fine. And said, do you know who am I? I am Prerna ma'am. So the phrase that we use is I am or myself. Now, what happens? By giving your introduction, you tell people about yourself. You give information about your family, your likes and dislikes, and some other more information. So when I say I am, उसमें मैं अपना नाम बताती हूँ, and to continue that conversation, I talk about my family, my hobbies, what I like, what I do not like, and certain other things. So what am I doing? I am talking about myself. So ये जो about myself होता है, this is a way of introducing yourself to new people. And the scenarios that we discussed, birthday party, park and traveling. These are the most common scenarios wherein we get an opportunity to meet new people. आप friend की birthday party में जाते हो, it is not necessary कि आप वहां पे सब बच्चों को जानते हो. So अगर आपको if you feel that you need to be friends with someone, आपको कोई अच्छा लगता है, आपको किसी का बात करने का तरीका अच्छा लगता है, and you feel that I want to be friends with this person. So what do you say? Hello, I am, and then you give your complete name. Similarly, when you go to a park, all of you go to park in the evening to play. So उस time पर you meet new friends. Probably a friend of yours is along with his or her cousin. उस टाइम पर आप क्या करते हो? तो कजिन से जब वो मिलाए आपका दोस्त, तो आपको फ्रेंडशिप करनी है, तो आप ऐसे तो नहीं बोलते बी माई फ्रेंड्स, बी माई बेस्ट फ्रेंड, कम टू माई हाउस. पहले आप क्या बोलते हो या क्या बोलना चाहिए? हेलो, हाउ आर यू, एंड देन यू गिव योर नेम. सिमिलरली व्हेन यू आर ट्रैवलिंग, तब भी आप दूसरे लोगों से मिलते हो जहां पर आप, अगर आपको किसी से बात करनी है, फ्रेंडशिप करनी है, सो यू गिव इंट्रोडक्शन अबाउट योरसेल्फ. एंड इसीलिए आपकी बुक में सबसे पहला चैप्टर, चैप्टर नंबर 1 विच इज ऑन पेज नंबर 5, is about myself. So when I started this class, I discussed कि EVS का सब्जेक्ट हमें बताता है कि हमें अपने बारे में क्या जानकारी होनी चाहिए, and how do we give this information to someone else, to those which are in our environment. So there is this beautiful activity which is given there in your textbook. Hello friends. So first is, you can see this blank space. What are you supposed to do? You will paste your beautiful picture in this blank space. My name is. So आप क्या करोगे? Here you will write down your complete name. I study in class. So you study in class 2nd. The name of my school is, यहां पर आप स्कूल का, मान लीजिए आपके स्कूल का नाम है The Air Force School. So आप TAFS नहीं लिखोगे, आप उसको complete यहां पर नेम लिखोगे. मिस्टर डैश, अपने फादर का पूरा नाम. So let's say Mr. So and so, जो भी आपके फादर का नाम है, is my father. Mrs. Dash, you write down your mother's name. So male के बारे में जब आप बताते हो, you use Mr. and for females we use Mrs. And my best friend's name is, I'm sure all of you have a best friend, so write down your best friend's complete name as well. Then there is some more information that you need to share. So talking about me, my favorite movie is, so let's say Journey to the center of the earth. So I will write journey to the center of the earth. Vegetable is peas. मटर जो होता है. Fruit is mango. My favorite fruit is mango. Cartoon is, my favorite cartoon is मिकी माउस. यहाँ पर आपका जो फेवरेट कार्टून है आपने वो लिखना है, जो मैम डिटेल्स भर रही है वो नहीं भरना आपको. Then my favorite subject is EVS. My favorite game is hide and seek. My favorite book is The Secret. इस तरीके से you will write down the things that are your favorite. What this activity will do is it will help you explore about your own self. आपको खुद भी तो पता होना चाहिए ना कि आपको क्या चीज पसंद है और क्या चीज नहीं पसंद है. और यहाँ पर वर्ड लिखा है फेवरेट, तो फेवरेट एक ही हो सकता है. So you vegetable, example fruit, cartoon, don't write 3-4 answers. Write only one answer which is your favorite. Okay. So basically what has happened here that यहाँ पर अपने बारे में information दी गई है. So what have we done? We have given introduction about our own self, like what is our name, what are the things we like, what is our age, and the school that we study in. Now let's come to the next page. On this page, you are giving some more information. Okay. This information is about your family members. When I started explaining this chapter, or rather when I started talking about EVS subject, what did I tell you? The 4 components, wherein the first component in our environment is other people, right, or the other person. And the first person or the first set of people जिनके हम टच में आते हैं the moment we are born in this world are our family members. So our family members include our grandparents, grandfather, grandmother, uncle, aunt, cousin, and of course our parents. पर हम parents के बारे में information already discuss कर चुके हैं in the previous page. So यहाँ पर आप अपने other family members की information लिखोगे. And the other activity that is given there in your book is paste pictures of your parents. Here my mother and my father. So this chapter which is given in your book, chapter number 1, is important because it helps you to explore about yourself and give this information out. आप जब ये सारी चीजें अपनी बुक में लिखोगे, what is going to happen? एक तो आपको अपने बारे में पता चलेगा. Along with that, your friends, your teachers, and probably a few things that maybe your sister or brother or your parents do not know about you, they will come to know about you. So about myself. All right, and then I need them all and all of them need me. Basically talking about family, people around me. So this chapter about myself helps you understand who you are and who are the people around you. Understood the chapter? And make sure that you study, you fill all those details that are given in this chapter. Fine? I will see you all in the next class. Till then, bye bye and take care.